So, guys, this is Piyush Khandelwal, and I welcome you all to your own channel, which is Geeks for Geeks. Right? Before starting today's session, I want a small acknowledgement from your side. Yes, if I'm clearly audible and visible to you. A small acknowledgement type +1 if I'm audible and visible. We will be talking more about the session, what this session is going to be. Just type +1 if I'm audible to you all. Waiting for your responses. Okay. Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you, Anish. Thanks, everyone. Thanks a lot. So, see, today I'm not going to discuss about any data structures, algorithms, जो हम generally करते हैं geeks or geeks practice पर. I'm not going to do that. But we would be discussing things which is more important than that. Okay, why we learn so much data structures? Why do we spend so much time practicing data structures, algorithms? Just for one reason, fetching very good placements. Right. This is the main motto why we do a lot of practice, why we do a lot of geeks for geeks, right? And geeks for geeks, like at geeks for geeks, you can practice those questions. You like geeks for geeks provide you all the resources where you can practice particular for particular language, particular skill set, particular course. You can do it from geeks for geeks. But in addition to that, geeks for geeks is also providing you uh, help, where with the help of which you can find the job, the best placement that you are looking for, the job in your dream company. You can explore those opportunities at geeks for geeks. If you have not heard of this thing supported by geeks for geeks, okay, we have started geeks for geeks get hired thing. So if you are continuously following, okay, I would be taking care of all of your doubts, but before that, let me help you. Let me tell you that for Geeks has taken that initiative, and it is helping many of the students where you can fetch your dream job. You can crack your dream job actually. And how do we do that? Okay, let me show you. Let me share my screen with you and show you one thing that how do we do it, right? So if you can see this, like here is my screen, and we have this thing practice.geeksforgeeks.org. If you'll type practice.geeksforgeeks.org, you will see this our portal where you can practice all the problems. But with practicing, there is one more tab you can see. It is Get Hired tab. So when you click on Get Hired tab, you get access to this portal, which is Geeks for Geeks jobs portal, right? Here you can see a lot of jobs, right? Currently, which is available, and you can apply filters as well. You can apply location based filter. You can select any location, right? You can type experience based filters on these jobs. After that, designation, what designation you are looking for. Suppose I'm looking for software, so it will give me some software developers, software engineers, software training, all the profile, like all the jobs related to that profile. If I'm worried about the salary expectations, I can like apply filters on the basis of that. Okay, then I can sort the all the job options on the basis of salary, experience, recent jobs, and apply before something. Okay, so this is the portal that has been initiated by Geeks for Geeks, right? And it is helping a lot of like 50,000 more, 50,000, more than 50,000 students have already applied for jobs through this portal. And today we would be discussing a success story of this Geeks for Geeks job portal. Okay, where we will be discussing, right, how students are being benefited with this job portal. Okay, the link is given in the description. You can try accessing this link. You can try fetching your job. Meanwhile, we would be discussing, you can switch out, you can look for the job that is suitable for you. Okay, we would be discussing a success story today with you, with all of you, right? It is like we have our guest, Mr. Rahul. Okay, I would be calling him very soon. He has taken the complete benefit from this Geeks for Geeks Get Hired portal. And we would be discussing, right? We would be sharing his experience, how his experience has been through this whole placement procedure. हम उस पर पूरी बात करेंगे, ठीक है? तो how many of you are curious? How many of you want to know this placement procedure? How this get hired thing of Geeks for Geeks work? How many of you want to take advantage? How many of you want to know this thing from the one who has already done it? एक बार +1 टाइप कर दीजिए, प्लीज टाइप +1 if you are interested in this, right? And I'm sure we would be trying to take all of your queries. We would be trying to answer, like I will ask Rahul to answer all of your queries. Okay, thanks Samyak has typed +1. Anuj is saying I'm curious. That's cool, that's cool. Okay, thanks Anish. जल्दी से +1 टाइप कर दीजिए so that I can call Rahul here in the call. Okay, okay. Everyone is excited, right? Everyone is excited. Let me call Rahul. So here, Rahul,
Hello.
how's you?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, and Geek Team for inviting me here.
Okay. Thanks a lot for taking out your precious time and giving a precious time to us, and like serving. You are here to help other students also with your experiences, right? That you have faced. So Rahul, a small introduction of yours, ki, what you are, okay, and in which current company you are working on currently, at what
Yes,
profile?
yes. Yeah. So, my name is Rahul Chavan. Basically, I have done my graduation in BSc IT. After that, I applied for jobs through Geeksforgeeks portal, and I got placement at Appscrip Mohali. So, currently, I am working as a Java developer. Yes, sir. That's all about me.
Okay.
Yeah, we will be
Okay, so
talking.
you have joined the company, have you joined or you are still waiting for the joining?
Actually, sir, I will be joining soon. I got two offer letters, so I will decide like which company should I go for. So in between 2 days, I will let you know. Like yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay,
Yes,
okay. Okay, so you have two offer letters with you right now.
yeah, yes, yes.
Okay, that's great. And both of you got through, got through this Geeks or Geeks Get Hired portal only?
No, actually, I got app script through Geeks for Geeks, and another
Okay,
is like outside. Yes,
okay, okay, okay. So one opportunity you got from Geeks for Geeks. Okay, one thing I missed, right? I will show you. We also run jobathons where you can participate and two, three, or four companies, like multiple companies, sponsor the jobathons. And if you do well in those jobathons, which are conducted on Geeks for Geeks Hard portal, still your chances are there to get selected in these companies, right? ठीक है, तो इन पर हम बात करेंगे राहुल, अभी बात करेंगे राहुल. Why you are here is like because we have many students who are like you, who were like you actually, were struggling to find the job, but they didn't know the right direction to get those jobs, right? So right
yes,
now you we would love to share your experience. तो कुछ questions, कुछ queries मेरी होंगी आपसे, ठीक है? And let me ask my first question. पहला question जो जो common है, right? Everyone wants to know, ठीक है?
yes,
कि
sir.
you are working in Appscrip, right?
Yes, yes, right.
So how did you come to know? Like only GFG was the only thing? GFG Get Hired was the only thing?
Yes, yes. Actually, I came to know about Appscrip through Geeks for Geeks only. Actually, basically previously I was like learning through Geeks for Geeks, but like currently they are providing like get hired portal. So basically, except learning, like we can get job from Geeks for Geeks portal. So that's nice.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So, guys, you can figure out the opportunities with different companies. Visit the Geeks or Geeks Get Hired portal. Link is there in the description, and you can figure you can see your dream company might be listed over there. We have more than 500 companies, 500 plus companies are listed, have listed their jobs there. Okay, and Rahul, the first and the most important thing that it comes to everyone mind, like how do you apply? How to apply for the jobs, right? How did you do it?
Hello,
Did you
sir.
get my question?
Yeah,
Rahul, did you
yeah.
get my question?
Yes, yes. Just now I saw your question. Yeah. So basically, whenever you go at get hired by Geeks for Geeks, like it is easy. Just apply now. You will get to know like what the procedure I should follow to apply for this job. So basically, I followed that get hired by Geeks for Geeks. It was simple and clear.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
all the things were mentioned over there. You have to simply click on apply now. And
Yes,
did
yes,
you uploaded your resume? Like what were the different formalities that happened, right?
yes, yes. Basically, they were like I added my personal data and basically resume and graduation
Mm-hmm.
year and like information mobile number, that's all. Like they didn't resume, like I
And
uploaded resume that
did it
yes,
ask
yes.
you for any reference also?
Actually no, it was provided by gigs for gigs only, so they didn't ask for any reference. But
Okay. So
whenever like
one thing to note over here
yes,
is
yes,
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 yes, Rahul, yes, Rahul.
whenever like I got selected, like they greeted me like you got hired through gigs for gigs, like Appscrip greeted me like through your portal.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
that's cool. So you don't require any references, right? Generally, what we have heard in the IT industry is if you have good references, you will be able to crack the good job. But here, Geeks for Geeks is that friend of yours, right? Which is acting as a referral for you, which is referring you into these different companies, right? So you can take this as Geeks or Geeks Get Hired portal as you can take this thing as a friend who is referring you in different companies, right? So
Right, sir.
another one question that comes is like when you think of placements, right? So like from which college you are coming, that matters. Like, do you agree, Rahul, with this?
No, sir. Actually, I don't agree. College doesn't matter. All matters that is skill set.
Okay. So
Because
you
whenever
are from tier one, tier two, or tier three. Which tier
act-
college you are?
sir, I am BSc IT graduate. I passed out my graduation in 2021, sir.
Okay. So you are BSc. You are not BTech, right?
Right, sir.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So those who were looking for like, if you are MCA, right? MCA people, if you are BCA people, you have BSc IT, right? So we have options for those people as well over here. So it's not mandatory to fetch these developer jobs. It's not mandatory that you have your BTech degree, right?
Yes,
You
right,
can
sir.
be, you can have non-BTech degree in computer science or IT, right?
Right,
And
right.
you can be from the tier 2 or tier 3 colleges as well. So the tier of these colleges also does not matter. Thanks, Rahul. Thanks for this. Okay. Okay. Generally, the people have excuses, right? That we are from
Yes.
tier 2, tier 3 colleges. So do you think that the lower tier colleges students generally face certain problems? Do you think what problems could be
Yeah.
there?
Basically, what I think whenever we apply for any job, first of all, we should make a good resume. Like first of all, like they do a short listing of a resume only, so try to make a good resume. Afterwards, like they do a quick phone interview, so have a good communication skill, that's all. Afterwards, like they will check your technical.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. So like
So do you think that resumes are also being shortlisted on the basis of the your college as well?
no, no, actually college, I don't think that college matters. Like they check basically like is technical skills, like where like you have worked. That's all. I don't think like they might be checking that college and all.
Okay, so there is no filter on the colleges when companies are filtering your resume, right?
Yes, yes, right.
Okay. So we have one question from Abhishek over here, right? This is like, let me pick that question. Is development matters more than DSA? How would you take this question?
Sir, basically, I will say that I joined Appscrip as a fresher only. Like I don't have experience in a development field. Like I will learn and explore it. But like DSA matters everywhere. Like if you are a tech guy, so DSA matters a lot. Like array structures. Like when like BSc matters a lot.
So Abhishek, like if I summarize this question, I can tell you, right? To crack the company's the knowledge of DSA is essential. It is required, right? Because when we are
Yes,
facing in those interviews, the questions are generally from those data structures algorithm questions. But development matters not more than I can say, but it will help you to work better in the team when you get inside the company, get into the company. Then the more you have worked on, more hands-on experience you have, it will definitely help you to have a better grasp of the company's product, right?
yes, right.
So okay, okay. So anyone else, right? If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments. We would directly ask Rahul over here. Okay. Rahul has been from tier 2 or tier 3 colleges, has cracked the company at very good package. So if you have any question, you can put them in the comment. I will read out and I will definitely let Rahul, like I'll definitely we want Rahul to ask. Okay. So one question from Aman, right? So as you told, you need to have good communication skills because generally, because these when this pandemic times is happening, we do have telephonic calls, right? Or we have interviews on Google Meet. Okay.
Yes, yes,
So
yes,
Aman has one question, right? Says software developer job matters in English, right? That means he's asking, does your good
yes,
English
yes.
matters if you're looking for software developer?
Actually, English matters, but I won't be saying that it matters a lot. But to get an entry, like whenever we enter any development field, like first of all, like they interviewed in English only. So we should know that basic English, like how to communicate. That's all. Like I don't like
Okay.
give the preference to English only.
Okay. So
Yes,
because
yes,
you might be trying your luck in MNCs as well, right? So there,
yes, yes,
yes, you need to know English, and and by English I mean your communication has to be clear. It does not mean that you have a very good vocab. A simple English where you are communicating, you are able to express your medium or idea. You are able to express your ideas very clearly, right?
right,
I
right.
hope that much English matters, right?
Yes.
So Imran has one question that how much package did you get?
Actually,
Can
you
you
can.
reveal it or can you reveal it?
No, no. Actually, you can check on Google like how a fresher Java developer gets. You can get it. I can't reveal it here.
Okay,
Basically, I
yeah,
got two
because
offer
that is
letter. So
mentioned in the terms and conditions. He cannot reveal it right now. Okay,
yes, yes,
so what we can do is you can search out how much that
yeah,
company is offering to a fresher.
yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. You can check that company name and you will get to know.
Okay, okay. So okay, we will come to more questions. Let's see. So this is one common question might be worrying like most of the people. How was your
Yes.
hiring experience from the Geeks for Geeks portal?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, it was a very nice experience with Geeks job portal. Basically, like I applied that job afterwards. Like they called me and they like
Mm-hmm.
took my phone interview. Afterwards, like I need to appear for technical round. Afterwards, like I need to go with that HR rounds. There were three rounds: phone
Okay.
interview, technical, and HR. So after HR, like they greeted me like you got selected, and that day only I got intent letter.
Okay. Okay. So you got the
Yes,
intent
yes,
letter same day.
yes, yes,
Oh, that's cool. Because you have right, you like the medium through which you are applying is very uh synchronizing things, right? They are keeping the pace like how much process has been done, what to do. So they keep on the mediating, monitoring all those things. That's why the things happens very fast, right? The transaction takes place very fast. So
yes,
you
yes.
don't have to
Even
wait too long for the
yeah,
offers or the intent letters, right?
yes,
When you are
yes.
applying through Geeks for Geeks, that's one benefit which might help many of the students.
Even
Okay,
sir,
and
that
how?
yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Even the CEO of that Appscrip, he called me like he talked to me personally, like what my personal like goals and all. So like in a friendly manner, he talks to me. So that was a nice gesture from Appscrip.
Okay, that's
Yes.
cool. That's cool. So how did you know about this Geeks for Geeks portal? Who told you about this?
Basically, as a tech guy, everyone knows about Geeksforgeeks. So I am one of them. So basically,
Okay.
whenever like I get any bugs in my code, so I basically go to that Geeks for help.
Yeah, I do agree with this. Like, because I have also done Geeks for Geeks when I used to study, I used to learn data structures and algorithms. I used to follow like Geeks for Geeks very closely, right? And yes,
Yes,
all these facilities has been started now where you can apply for jobs as well, right? So, like you explored on your own while surfing through, like exploring things on Geeks for Geeks, right?
right, right.
Okay. So everyone who is following Geeks for Geeks might be aware of this feature as well. Okay. Okay. So can you please tell the audience that how this whole procedure and how was your experience during this procedure?
Yes, yes. So basically, they shortlisted my resume. Afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
like they called me and they told me that your phone interview has been scheduled on this day, and you need to be ready at that time. So they like took my phone interview. Afterwards, like I need to appear for technical rounds. So basically, in technical rounds, there were 5 questions. Like I attended, like I attended only 4. Like interviewer told me you need to attend only 4 out of 5. So like I got the output correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So like it was online? Was it online
Yeah.
where you
Yes.
executed your
Yes.
code online?
Yeah. It was a online compiler. Like he gave that code in that chat box. I
Mm-hmm.
compiled in that through online compiler. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And what was the duration of that technical interview? How long did it
Yeah. Yeah.
go?
Basically, there were 5 coding question. I 40 minutes were there to like solve that questions. Like there was no time criteria. You can extend. Like if you want time, like you can get from interviewer. There was nothing like that. There is time binding.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
no time
Yes.
foundation was there. You have to
Yes.
attempt like you told me five coding questions
Yes. Yes.
and five coding questions in
40 minutes. Like
five coding
they
questions.
we need
Okay.
to attend 4 out of 5. There were 5 questions,
Okay.
but yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That's fine. That's fine. So
Yes.
four questions, 40 minutes. Like, don't you think this time is too less?
Actually, I think it was enough. Actually, I solved that within 25 minutes. It was like they
Oh,
asked
that's great.
you. Yes, yes.
So
Basically,
what
they
was the
asked
level of the
from.
questions? Like how like what was the level of the questions?
Yeah, yeah. It was like moderate level. Like if your basics are clear, then basically, like you can could have solved that. Basically, they asked from array, string,
Mm-hmm.
data structure also. So
Okay.
basically, even if the interviewer told me like try to like build your logic rather than sticking with building methods. So like he
Okay.
was asking me each and every lines, what is this that. So I like I told that this is used for that purpose.
Okay.
So basically, he was checking my logical like capacity, like what logics I am using.
And all four codes of your compile, right? आपके चारों code compile हो गए
Yes,
थे
yes,
output के लिए.
yes,
That's
yes,
cool. That's cool. And
yes,
you did it in 25 minutes. That's too
yes.
fast, Rahul. So you have been practicing a lot, right? You have been practicing a lot for
Yes,
cracking this, right?
yeah.
That's great. So, like, did you find any problem, any issue while you went through this whole process? Like, did you find कि कुछ अटक रहा है, कोई चीज आपकी respond नहीं आ रहा है, कोई response नहीं आ रहा है कहीं से? Did something happen like that?
No, actually, it was nothing like that. Like I got to know about Appscrip, and they had mentioned whole like a company's scenario, like what they are working. Even if
Okay.
like they have given that website name, you can go in that website and check it. like what type of reviews are there. So basically good companies were there, so I didn't face any type of difficulties till now. Yes sir.
Okay,
Yes.
that's good. That's good. So, like the process was smooth, and
Yes,
you
yes,
didn't
it was.
find any delay in the communication, and
Yes,
there
yes.
are some gaps in the communication.
No, there was no gap in communication. Like they were calling me and informing that, be ready for interview before 10 minutes. Like they were calling me, even if I should be
Oh,
ready. Like yeah,
that's good. That's good. So you have gone through a smooth process, and how helpful were the Geeks for Geeks corporate placement team during this process? Like,
yeah,
were they
yeah.
coordinating with you?
Yes, yes. Actually, when I got selected, like they greeted me through my Gale. They greeted me through Gmail, the
Okay,
congratulation message. So it was a nice to me, like to get congratulation from Geeks portal. So I felt very fortunate. Even
okay,
afterwards, like so many members, like they wished me on LinkedIn profile. So that was, even if they posted, so that was nice, sir.
okay, okay.
Yes.
That's good. So let's pick up some questions from the audience as well. So Mustafa has one question, right? Is C and Python is enough to get a good package?
Yeah, basically, if you are a fresher, don't look at package. First of all, like just try to get into that IT industry. After
Mm-hmm.
whenever you will spend 1 year afterwards, you will never be worried about package. First of all, be clear with like uh, any programming language and work on that. That's it. Never think on that package.
Okay.
What
So
it's
you
like.
don't have to
Yes.
worry about packages. You don't have to. What you have to do is you have to get your entry into this IT world.
Yeah.
And after that,
Yes.
it's your skill set, it's your knowledge, it's your performance, right? Which
Right.
can
Right.
lead you, eventually lead you to very good packages.
Yes.
Okay. I hope this answers your question, Mustafa. So one question I have add-on practice on Java. I want to crack product-based company to move on that this Java is best. Okay. Pradeep, I didn't get your question right. Okay. Okay. Gautam, like you do DSA, you do coding, and you have to apply for jobs. That's fine. So Ajay Kumar has question right. Which language should I learn for entry level? कौन सी लैंग्वेज होनी
Basically,
चाहिए चॉइस?
yes, it all depends on your on yourself only. I can't say that where you are comfortable. Basically, I was comfortable on Java, so I work on that. So decide your likes and dislikes. Basically, decide one language and work on it rather than moving from one language to another language. Just decide one language.
Exactly.
Yes.
I do agree with this, right? You have to have some expertise on one language, a single language, because everything can be achieved in every each and every languages. So what you need to do is you have to stick to one language. That's for sure. Okay. We will be picking up your questions. Keep asking your questions, guys. Keep asking your questions in the comments. I will be picking your questions. उससे पहले मैं एक और क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ कि during the interview did like did they ask you for any tech stack?
Basically, they ask about database also. Like they asked me about database questions. So it was
Okay.
entry level question. Like that was not tough questions, and also question were from that data structure. Like it was theoretical. In
Mm-hmm.
coding down, question were moderate. Like I will rate as a moderate only.
Okay.
Yes.
That's right. So you were saying that there were some conceptual questions as well with the coding questions.
Yes. Yes.
So guys, you need to work on your concepts also. Concepts has to be strong. You can't only rely on those
Yeah.
coding parts, right? You have to work
Yes.
on those DBMS thing, where you should know how to write basic queries, right? Am I
Yes.
right,
Yes.
Rahul?
Yes. Basically, like they asked the question to up oops also.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. So what you need to do is you need to have conceptual knowledge as well. Don't rely only on coding, right? So keep on revising those concepts, the DBMS, the OOPS things that you learn, you go through your course when you are going through those courses, right? You have to
Right.
make OS also there, operating system is also there. So you
Yes.
might
Yes.
go through the revision of all these courses, right?
Right.
Okay. So this question you have already answered, right? How many stages were there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Three stages. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. So, guys, we would be asking a question. So, Bharat is asking one question. Did you do any courses from GFG and which course it was?
Actually, I didn't do any courses. Like just I was getting that free courses. That's all. I was like
Okay.
doing regular practice through that practice portal, and like
So,
they used to, yeah, they conduct like session. So I used to listen that session up who are got placed. So that's all. I didn't do any like certification.
okay. So you don't
Yes,
require any certifications. You can, like, if you know what resources are, like lot of resources are available. Okay. GFG practice portal is there where you can practice up like one data structure problem every day, right? We have problem of the day section, and we have event section where you can see the different seminars or webinars happening, right? Uh, on different topics, different skills, you can attend those sessions and can gain the knowledge. Those sessions are free on YouTube, right? So yes, you can go through the different channels of GFG, which is on Python, which is on GFG practice channels there. Okay, you can practice the problems freely from these YouTube channels as well. Okay, so Priya has one question. Core Java is necessary, like enough, or advanced Java is also needed?
actually they asked a question related to core Java only. So basically, be prepared with your basics only. Whenever you go as a fresher, they like
Mm-hmm.
ask a basic question only. Like they don't, they will not be asking like advanced question. Like they are hiring for freshers only. They will be teaching you whenever like you enter in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
That's good. That's good. So you have to work on the basics part. The concepts has to be good. The basics has to be strong, right? If you are
yes.
looking for freshers level or entry level, okay. So how would you rate your interview, right? Was it easy, medium, or difficult?
Basically, I will like rate it as a medium only. I won't be saying that it
Mm.
was easy, not even difficult. It was medium. Like if you are a good, like you are practicing daily, so basically you can crack it easily.
Okay. So daily practice can lead you to crack good companies, right? This is the secret of Rahul's success. Okay. And you have to do it. You have to follow it. Okay. Okay. So we have already answered this question, right? What type of questions did the interviewer ask? So you have told me, right? There were conceptual
Yes,
questions, there were coding questions.
yes,
So conceptual questions were from DBMS, were from OS,
yes,
were from,
yes.
and there were questions from computer networks as well.
No, no, there was nothing related to networking. No,
Okay,
basically it was totally coding and DBMS part.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's fine. That's fine. So the certain computer subjects you have to go through, which is OOPS, DBMS, ticket, and data structures and algorithms, which is very, very important. ठीक है. And we have one question, right? After getting placed, how did you find the gesture from the company and GFG team?
Yeah, I already told you like they greeted me through mail, like congratulated me. So I was like feeling fortunate, like channels like Geeks, they are like doing such thing for me. So it was very nice. I felt humble for their effort.
That's good. So, like as I told you, it is like GFG act as a referrer over here. Like a friend who refers you into his own company. So GFG is just like that. He refers you into our like the companies which are connected with us. We let you connect with connect you. We bridge that gap actually, where we can refer you to the companies which are connected to us, which are there with us. Okay. And we have more
Yes,
than 500 companies listed on GFG Get Hired portal. I can tell you this. Okay. So still, if you are looking for your dream company, you can go through the GFG Get Hired portal, look for search for the company over there, and can look for the opportunities currently available with that company, and click on the apply now button, upload your resume, and it's done. Everything would be taken care by the GFG corporate placement team and the company. They will coordinate a smooth process for you, okay, which will help you to uh, monitor that or track the things that you are going through actually. Okay. Okay. So we will be picking up your questions, guys. You can ask your questions if you have. So I've been working in non-development, non-coding project for almost 1 year now. Since joining, don't get much time to revise coding in Java, to be very busy schedule and have forgot Java concepts. Okay. Okay. So for that, what you need to do is, if you want to go into development field, Prashant has one question, right? So
yes, yes,
he is working in non-development project, non-coding project, and want to switch to this coding of project. Okay.
yes, yes.
How will you suggest him? How should he take out time and practice so that he can get into this development profile?
Basically, I will suggest like he should start from basics of any language, and like he should do steps by steps. So regular practice can make him like perfect, I can say. So that practice matters.
Exactly.
So decide your like interest and work on that.
Okay. So Priya has one question, which is like important topics in Java. Which topic should we prefer when we are working, like preparing for interviews and the
Yeah,
placements?
yeah, basically whenever you go for interview, basically they ask from like array and strings. Like I have applied for so many interviews, like in coding round, like they basically ask from array and string. So make your concept strong in array and string.
Okay. So
Yes,
arrays, basic problems, searching, sorting, and other insertion, deletion problems, right? So
yes,
are we talking about that? Or certain
yes, yes,
algorithmic problems as well?
yes, yes,
Okay. So Priya, I hope Rahul has answered your question, where you have to work, like you have to efficient, you have to strong on arrays and strings, which is array of characters. ठीक है, उन दोनों पर आपको थोड़ी सी कमांड अच्छा होना चाहिए. Okay, Anas has one question, right? Was there any question on bits magic?
no, no, there were no question related to pit magic.
Okay, none of the
Yes,
question was from bits magics, right? And
yes.
any tree question was there? Tree or
No,
graph?
no, no, nothing a tree and graph. It was a, like a string array,
Hmm.
DVMS, and one was like pattern.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's good. That's good. So that's all. Like that. That's what's about the questions that was asked in the interview, right? Like what are the topics from which the questions were asked? Okay, guys. Any other queries? We would be wrapping up this session very soon. If you have any queries, like fire them so that Rahul can answer them and can guide you with his experience. Okay. Explain about Python specialization. So Python depends, right, at in what field you want to go. Whether you want learning Python for machine learning, you want to go into data science thing, you are good. You want to go into DI, like data interpretation or data analytics thing. Okay, it
Yes, yes,
depends in what field you want to go. Python
yes,
is
right.
just one tool, but how you want, like what field you have decided. Okay, so
Yes, yes,
that
right.
you have to select actually. That you have to select. Okay, so okay, so that was all, Rahul, from our side. We had certain
Yes,
questions, we had certain queries, right? And we
yes,
are grateful that you resolved those queries of ours. You told us
yes,
how Geeks for Geeks can be used to practice problems and can be used to crack their dream companies as well. Take a single
yes,
portal, and from practicing to implement and get fetching up the dream jobs. You can do everything from Geeks for Geeks portal only. Okay.
yes,
Before leaving, do you have us like? I would love you to give a short message, a small message for the fellow mates, how they can groom themselves for placement drives, and how
yeah,
they
yeah.
can be confident in interview. Your
Yeah, basically,
experience,
yes.
yes.
My message would be like be clear, whatever you want to do. Like basically decide your goal and work on that, and be disciplined throughout the career. That discipline matters a lot. Like whenever you study, like study in a disciplined manner. Like do it at a daily basis. So that's mantra for me, and stick with your goals.
So you have to decide your goals. You have to uh, plan like what you want to achieve, what is your dream company, what profile you want to go, right? And after
Right.
that, you have to be disciplined. You have to be focused to target that goal, actually. I hope that
Yes.
summarizes your message, right, Rahul?
Yes. Yes. Right. Right, sir.
And this is the key to every success, I believe, because if you are focused, if you are disciplined, if you are following, if you are regular, right, to
Yes.
get your motives, right, if to fetch your motives, then no one can stop you to reach your destination.
Yes. Right,
Okay.
sir.
Now that's actually the success mantra, uh, revealed by Rahul, what he has done to get his success. Okay, and I believe, I hope you all will also try to follow the same path as followed by Rahul to get your dream success. Okay, thanks, Pawan. Thanks a lot. So, Rahul, right?
Ye-
Anything else that
Yes.
you would love to share with our audience before wrapping up this session?
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, sir, work on yourself rather than working on people. Like sometimes, we run behind that people's likes and dislikes. So never ever think about on people. Just work on it. That's it. No nothing.
Arey Rahul, I was telling them follow Rahul so that you can get your dream companies. You are sharing that. Don't follow anyone, any others, the other one's likes and dislikes, right? That I
Yes.
truly
Just
agree with this. I truly agree because you know what you are, right? And
yes. Yeah.
I always say one thing, you have to be better than yourself, right? You don't compete with other ones. But yes, the experiences matters. You should learn from
Yes.
others' experiences rather than making mistakes and learning from your mistakes. You should learn what mistakes others have made, what path others have adopted to reach their success destinations, right? I
Right,
hope
sir.
that will help our audience. Yes. Okay, so Rushikesh has last query.
Yes.
Tips for
Yes.
non-IT student, right? If someone is from
Yes.
non-IT, so Rishikesh, my question is, do you want to fetch IT jobs being a non-IT student? Do you want to
Sir,
get an IT job? Then only I can give you that like we can give you those tips, right?
yes.
Okay. Meanwhile, we can discuss, Rahul, ठीक है, like how you have been into sports, right?
Yes, actually, I like cricket. Basically, whenever in my in my school days, I used to play cricket a lot, and watching cricket and playing cricket. That's only my hobby. So basically,
Okay.
I love watching cricket and playing cricket.
Okay. Generally, what I have seen is people, if you are from sports background, you know the team is the importance of team spirit, right? Like as Rahul suggested, you will see that most of the students who have been successful, they would somehow would be related to some sports where they learn the team
Yes,
spiritness. They know how to work together. Okay, they know how to distribute the tasks. They know how to get the how to achieve the greater heights with the help of the team efforts. They know these things. They know the importance of these things, right? A
yes,
single individual cannot let you win the match. You have to
yeah,
play
yeah,
together. You have to play a
yes,
complete team, right?
yes, right,
And when you
right,
work as a team, you always, like, success is guaranteed, right? No one can take it away from you. Okay, that is for
yes.
sure. So Rishikesh has responded, right? He's saying he's from mechanical. He want to fetch some IT job. Can you guide him some tips and tricks for him?
Basically, you can get help from Geeks for Geeks only. You will get to know that how to start coding career. So basically, you will get to know like through Geeks for Geeks.
So
If
what
you
you
are
can
a
do is
beginner, like
when practice what you can do is when you are practicing questions, right? You can first pick up the easy tag questions. Try to solve those questions. If you're not able to code them, at least try to think of logical solutions to those questions, because coding is very easy. Once you have the solution, once you can think of the best or most optimal solution, right? Coding is easy. Coding is just knowing one language and writing your ideas or implementing your ideas into code. Okay, so what you can do is you can follow the GFG portal, pick up the problems, try to solve them, try to build up the logics, and then parallelly keep on learning a language. It could be Python, it could be C, it could be C++ or Java, and try to implement those questions. Okay, I am SY student and have started DSA. That's good. That's good. Second year student you are. That's good. So keep on working that data structure thing, and that will definitely help you, Rishikesh. I hope we have answered your query. Okay. So that was all, Rahul. It was
yes,
really, really very grateful having you on the session, discussing your experiences, right? And a special thanks to you taking out your precious time, sharing your experiences with our users, and that's all. So thank you,
thank you,
Rahul.
sir.
Thank you very much for
Thank you,
being on
sir,
the
for
show.
having me. Yes, yes.
Bye bye, Chevro. Bye.
Bye, sir.
So, guys, this was Rahul. He has shared his experiences, what he has done to fetch the good job. Again, I'm telling you, the link is there in the description. GFG is bringing you all the solutions, right? You can practice at Geeks for Geeks practice portal, and there also you will get a link. I am again sharing my screen. Let me show you the screen, okay? Uh, where I can show you this portal. So we have this Geeks for Geeks practice port. Like if you go on the URL practice.geeksforgeeks.org, there you will see get hired section. Here you will see numerous companies. They have listed their jobs. We have more than 500 plus companies registered on Geeks for Geeks get hired portal. They register their jobs over here. You can search the jobs. You can apply those filters, search for these jobs, right? And then you can apply on these jobs. You click on it and simply click on this apply now button. You can apply on these jobs very easily, right? You don't have to worry about. So GFG has brought this facility also, where they will let you practice. They will tell you the way to practice or upgrade your skill set, and after that they will also tell you what are the opportunities available in the market, and you can crack those opportunities. And one more thing that you should not miss is this jobathon, right? This jobathon thing. So we do have these jobathons. So Jobathon 7 is going to be on 21 March. Okay, where you have 17 questions are there, some marks are there, 2 hours are there, and these Jobathons are sponsored by different companies, right? If you'll see, different companies do participate in these Jobathons, and on the leaderboard, uh, those are the top scorers are directly called for interviews, and uh, directly called for interviews, and are given the offer letters, right? So you can apply for these jobathons as well, which is there on our GFG practice portal. Okay, so this is also one way to crack a very good job opportunity. I hope this gives you an idea how to practice and how to land to your dream company. Okay, GFG is helping you a lot in every aspect. So that's all from my side. Let's wrap up this session. Thank you guys. Thank you very much for connecting with us. And I hope this session would have given you certain idea of finding the path to your dream company. Thanks a lot.